So let's continue today with Carlos True, Alfredo Diaz, Heal and Learn. We're talking about compatibility. So we have been talking lately in the last talks every week. We have been talking about compatibility. Last week we talked about compatibility, but something else, which is the capacity, men's capacity, woman capacity to relate, to establish a relationship. And we say something very important. Anytime that we see a good expectation with the song for the men, I mean, the good expectation has to be for both. It's good to have the sun well aspected. It's good to have the moon well aspected for both, for male and female. However, when we are talking about compatibility and the capacity or the pre-compatibility, this card here, which is the very first one, I'm saying very first one because this is the system we're going to be talking in another time in details what this is all about. The BC is the birth card, and the most important we're going to be focused today is going to be all this row, and most important these two. Okay, then we're going to be talking about the others little by little, step by step, so you can be in a very step by step flexible way to start digesting the system. Okay. Every time that we talk about compatibility, we really focus in these two cards, Jupiter and Venus, because Jupiter is the spouse representation for woman, and Venus is the spouse representation for men. And also Venus is the one that rules relationships. Okay? But the pre-compatibility, we talked last week about the energies. Pure energy, male pure energy is sun. Pure female energy is moon. And we said, even that you had, suppose that we know all this system and we have made the exercise, compatibility is great. But it's for some reason, we found some disabilities in the sun and the moon card. It's going to be some problems. That situation could jeopardize the good compatibility we found in the couple. So that's why I'm bringing this just to see, well, how do I know if there are disabilities? The very first thing that we have to check for both, because we are in a sense, we are yin and yang, we have sun and moon, and remember, I said, for male is the sun energy has to be more than 51%. For female, more than 51% moon energy, like the predominant energy. So and we said sun is pure male, moon is pure male. That's why Leo is pure male energy. Is the best representation for pure male energy, and moon with Cancer is pure feminine, pure female energy. And I also mentioned that the other planets, I say planets for everybody, okay? It's not like a sun is a planet. No, it's not a planet, please. Everybody knows that moon is not a planet, but we say planet, everyone here. Then Mars. Mars is ruling two. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. The male energy is in Aries. The female is in Scorpio. Mercury, Gemini, is the male energy. Virgo, the female energy. Jupiter, he rules Sagittarius and rules Pisces. Sagittarius is the male, Pisces is the female energy for Jupiter. Venus, his male energy is focused on Libra, and the female energy is focused in Taurus. And then Saturn, which is the farthest planet from the moon, from the sun, he rules Capricorn and Aquarius. Aquarius is the male, Capricorn is the female. Okay, and why we focus on these two? Well, if we don't have sun, the rest it doesn't matter they exist or not. We don't have sun, we don't have life. The moon was important because the moon is the energy that help us to relate to others. I mean, the moon has a very deep inner energy to people, especially for women. That's why they are, women are, they have very good abilities to, to have more, they are more sensible, more, they have like a third eye that we as men doesn't have. So the intuition that the woman has is because they are being ruled by the moon. So we mentioned, okay, for precompatibility, which is the capacity, and it has to do with the ego. So if you have healthy sun, you have healthy ego for men and for females also, but more likely men. If we have a healthy moon, we are gonna be, the lady is gonna be more prone to have sweet words and to treat people, with that, female energy that every people desire or expecting from a woman. So what is the cause that these guys are not, or are disabled, or are not well aspected? Well, if they had a cruel planet in this position, what happens is, in this R position, I put here 7 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can relate this with the week of the day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay? And what are the cruel planets? Saturn. For instance, is Saturn, for some reason, has some relation with the sun. They're gonna be, sun is not gonna delivering what he wants in his kingdom, because Saturn is always the one that is he's always be like reminds to the people that you have a mortgage when you born. When we born in this world, we have the mortgage to pay. The mortgage is all the karma that we bring from the past. When I say karma, is good and bad things, okay? And Saturn is very focused on the bad, but it's not exactly the bad. It's the thing that we need to fix to grow and to develop, okay? Saturn is the loner planet because it's the one that is farthest from the sun. These two positions are, you see here, Rahu. This is the north node of the moon, and Ketu. This is the south north of the moon. If these two energies are related to the sun, they are going to jeopardize the rule of the sun in our life, and especially in relationships. What else? Pluto, this one here. is also one of the cruels that we need to consider. Mars is the other one that we need to consider. How they are related? Well, these are the position. When we prepare the birth card for everyone, this is the way it looks like. A birth card with 13 cards underneath. 1, 7, 8, plus 2, 10, plus 1, 11, plus 3, 14 cards. Is the birth card plus 13 cards underneath. With our birth card, any of the 52 cards, we need to develop all of this. And these are the operational cards. But the most important are this guy, the sun and the moon. And especially the sun. Because the sun is the one that gives life to anyone. Okay? There is no sunlight, there is no life. So, but what happened in the card of truth system, there is not only this position. There is also that this guy are located, even that this is the sun card. This is the moon card, but the planet could be here, or could be here, or could be here. Any of these 7 planets could be anywhere here. So how we determine is good or not? If the sun, for instance, is here in Saturn, we have problems. Because Saturn is not friendly with the sun. If the Saturn planet is in Leo, we have problems. Because Saturn is inside of Leo house. And they hate each other. And Saturn doesn't feel comfortable. And when someone, especially if that person or that planet or that energy is cruel, it's not gonna give us easy time. He's gonna be giving us hard time, hardship, restriction, sadness. So the same for the moon. What happens if one of these cruel planets are with the moon? Because we analyze the moon card, and where is the moon located in one of these? Is the moon is here, or is the moon, for instance, is a friendly planet? Moon with Mercury, moon in Mercury is delighted. But what happens if Saturn is here? What happens if Mars is here? What happens if Rahu is here? What happens if Ketu is here? What happens if Pluto is here? The moon is not gonna be comfortable. So the lady, the woman, his moon energy will not deliver as she desired, maybe. So that's why when we talk about compatibility, you go to another system and they say you are ready to get married, be careful. You are ready to commit, be careful. First, you need to check. You have to do your due diligence. You need to check where the moon and the sun are located. Of course, all of the rest, they play, a very important role in the relationship. But at the very, very, very beginning, it's very important to be focusing here, in these two. Because these two are the ones that define your capacity for a healthy relationship. It's gonna be perfect, no. But at least you have a decent or a balanced energy where the sun, for instance, can be with the cruel, but at the same time is with two benefic that are helping him. Well, it will, at the very, very end, the sun is gonna be happy, and he's going to deliver not 100%, but it's gonna be delivering a very decent energy. So you as a man will be more capable to deliver to your spouse, to your female. The same for happen here. If the moon is well aspected because she is with friendly or gentle planets, she's going to deliver a very nice environment, a very nice relationship, and you're gonna be pleased as a man being with someone that has a very healthy moon. So, wrapping up for today, because it's not, I mean, we can spend an hour, 2 hours here talking about this, but we are just want to give you a tip. The very first thing we need to do when we are talking about card of truth, beside the birth card, the profile, which is something that we are going to be talking as well, the ecliptic, which is, where all these planets are orbiting, we need to check if the sun is healthy, or how healthy is the sun, because we are not perfect. How healthy is the moon, if they are able to deliver, how they are related with this cruel planet. Remember, Saturn is the first cruel planet, then Rahu, then Ketu, then Mars. Okay? If the sun is related with some of them, maybe with Mars no, because Mars is the general. Mars always do what the sun says. That's because sun is the king. But we need to consider Mars as a cruel, because Mars is the only one that he pays attention is to the sun, but the rest, forget it. He is not very, especially with Mercury. For instance, how for ladies, how the moon is aspected. Do they have bad or cruel planets here? Or she is somewhere here in Saturn, and Saturn has Pluto here, or has one of these two nodes? We need to check that out. Why? Because we need to see how, in that way you can understand if the people reactions. Because sometimes you say, oh, she looks so nice, she's so sweet, but once she loses her temper, she's like a demon. So be careful. We need to check, and you see that checking the sun, checking the moon, doing the due diligence first, and then we can say, yes, their capacity is very decent, they can handle situation. Besides that, they have a good compatibility, good. Let's move on. So I think for this week is enough. I think we have covered in a few minutes very important aspects, especially these two, and the relationship with these cruel planets, Saturn, Ketu, Rahu, Mars, Pluto, that they always make influence with the moon and the Leo. Also, we have to remember the state of the planet is something also that we need to care about, because Leo, for instance, with the sun, when sun is here in Venus, even Venus is nice. Wow, I want to be with Venus, but the sun is not comfortable in Venus. The sun, when it's in Libra, is debilitated. So we need to consider so many variables, but to me, at the very, very beginning, I think the ones that need to be doing the check mark is if these two guys has cruel planets inside of this card or this position, or the planet itself, the moon and the moon and the sun is located somewhere. It's very bad locating somewhere. It's like when you go to somewhere and you're going to visit, or you go to a place and you don't feel comfortable. The same happened to them. If you don't feel comfortable, you are going to reflect that. Imagine if you're going to live with that, it's going to be like a punishment. Especially if you realize that after you get married, or you are engaged, or you have made some investment with that person, is when you say, oh my goodness, what I did. You will be regretting that until you finally fix the relationship or finally quit the relationship. Okay, see you next week. We're gonna be talking about this. Hopefully you like this video. You like it, please thumb up and share. Remember, we are in Heal and Learn. Any consultation, any work you want to do with us, just let us know, and we are there, with our elements, with our tools to solve all the concerns you might have. This is Alfredo Diaz, Caro Through, and see you soon. Thank you.